NCIS, an introduction for nurses. NCIS is made up of two systems, NCIS Chart and NCIS Med. On the left of the screen, you can see the NCIS Chart homepage. NCIS Chart is where medical information is available. NCIS Chart is the equivalent of medical notes. On the right of the screen, you can see NCIS Med. This is where you administer drugs. This is the equivalent of a prescription. NCIS will be nationally accessible. Therefore, the patient's cancer journey should be more cohesive. Learning objectives from this training video: accessing NCIS, navigating through NCIS Chart, how to add to NCIS Chart, accessing NCIS Med, also known as BD Cato, signing off treatment, administering treatments, shortcuts for time efficiency. Accessing NCIS. NCIS can be found by clicking into Useful Resources folder, available on the computer desktop. In this folder, you should click on Citrix, or alternatively, NCIS Citrix Storefront. A shortcut can be created on the desktop by dragging the NCIS Citrix Storefront icon to the computer desktop. Logging in. Enter your Health IRL username and password. Health IRL must be the selected domain to access NCIS. If you are not sure of your login details, please contact a member of the NCIS team or the IT department. It is useful to use the I symbol as highlighted to review your password before entering. This will allow you to view your password and avoid getting locked out of your account. The NCIS Chart icon should appear within your available apps. Clicking on the icon once is sufficient to open it. Avoid clicking more than once, or it opens multiple times and will lengthen the time it takes to open. The average time it takes to load is 1 minute. Opening the NCIS Chart app. Once you've clicked the NCIS Chart icon, it should appear at the bottom of your screen. If it does not automatically open, click the chart icon at the bottom of the screen. Citrix security warning will appear your first time logging in. Tick Do Not Ask Me Again for this site, then select Permit Use. NCIS login screen. The username and password should be the same as you used to log into Citrix Health IRL. Remember, use the I to check your password. This will avoid you entering the incorrect password and getting locked out of your account. Important notice. This notice will appear when you log in. Please read it. This highlights important points to consider when using the NCIS system. Example: your electronic signature is the equivalent of your written signature. Once you have read and understood this notice, you can click Do Not Show this message again. How to use NCIS Chart. My workspace is the home screen of NCIS Chart. The icons in the top right-hand corner are always visible in NCIS Chart. The icon in between Conference and Sign Off is for evaluation. Access for this is restricted, but will be used to pull vital statistics. You can always click My Workspace when in NCIS Chart to come back to this home screen. My last edited tumour cases. This is where your recently viewed patients will appear. My work list entries. This is useful to create reminders. As highlighted in yellow, NCIS ID or hospital ID. As this is in training mode, NCIS ID is the number that is appearing. In the live version, you will also see the patient's board number. Click Patient Search to select an option to search by. HIS ID refers to board number. Single-click on the patient you want to select. Once you have selected your patient, you will be brought to the General Information page. This page gives you extensive information on the patient, their tumour case, and clinical history. When NCIS is live nationally, all anti-cancer treatment entered within NCIS chart through the patient's cancer journey, regardless of geographical centre for treatment, will be found here. The information entered will help generate vital statistics for future development in cancer services in your area. Please note the yellow highlighted section at the bottom left-hand side of the screen. In the top right-hand corner of the screen, you can see Edit. Select this to add information to the General Information page. Always save your changes by using Save, as highlighted, before moving on. This selection is also where you can add to work list, as visible on My Workspace. When you are adding to your work list, please hit Save before moving on. Once you have saved the work list, this will then be visible on My Workspace. How to enter assessments. When in the selected patient chart, click Assessment. From here, you can view assessments previously added, or you can add a new assessment. To add assessment, please select from the drop-down available. Height and weight is the selected example. Once height and weight are both entered, they will automatically transfer to NCIS Med. This will prevent delays in treatment calculations. For the height and weight, first check and second check, when required, can be typed in. Always select Signed and Save when you have completed entering a height and weight. If you forget to hit Save in Assessments, it will prompt you before moving on. To view the selected patient's therapy plan, select Therapy. Double-click on the patient's treatment plan from Therapy Options. This screen will appear once you have selected a therapy plan. The height and weight are automatically populated here from Assessments. It also automatically calculates the BSA and BMI. To access the therapy prescription, click NCIS Med, also known as BD Cato. When selecting NCIS Med from Therapy, it will load as a separate icon on your screen. This will make it easy to move from chart to med. The NCCP protocol for the treatment plan will automatically appear. If you don't need to view it, click the arrow to minimize its view. This is not essential, but will just reduce the time of having to scroll down the page. Below the protocol, you will find the plan treatment. Using the plus sign, you can add a comment. Example: cycle delayed 1 week due to NEUTS 0.8. Use the drop-down arrow to expand the cycle and view the prescription in further detail. At the top of the screen, you will always see the patient information: name, date of birth, board number. Within each cycle, you can view all treatment planned, prescribed, administered, and each stage is time-stamped and clearly visible. Click Edit Flags to set administration OK. This records your electronic signature and is the equivalent of signing off a patient for treatment go-ahead. If the patient is waiting for this product and needs to be prioritized, example, patient has a long journey, you can click Set Urgent to inform the pharmacy that this product is to be prioritized. If you have your concomitant medications drawn up, you can mark them as dispensed. You can then mark Admin when ready to administer. Looking at the stages on the right-hand side of the screen can help you gauge when to start administering treatments. Viewing the stages of preparation. These stages are always visible and will update as the stages change. As seen on the screen, the paclitaxel is prepared. It is awaiting other stages to be completed before administration is a selectable option. In this case, it is waiting for a final check from pharmacy to be completed before it is released to the ward. Once that is completed, administration will be an available option to select. All the information you require to comply with the 5 rights before administering are available on this screen. The right medication, the right patient, the right dose, the right form, and the right time are all accessible on this prescription. Sign a second check. To sign as the second check, simply click Edit Flags. Select Set Second Check, then the user identification will appear. If it says Barcode Not Ready, type your username and password. When connected to a barcode scanner, you can scan your ID badge, then enter your password. This is the equivalent of your electronic signature. Signing and administering treatment. Click the prepared arrow, then click Admin. If there are medications prescribed to be given before what you want to administer, a note will appear to check, do you want to go ahead and give these medications without others prescribed? Again, enter your username and password to sign your electronic signature. Remember, this is the equivalent of your handwritten signature. Now for a shortcut from NCIS Chart to NCIS Med. When you log in to NCIS Chart on the My Workspace screen, you can navigate straight to NCIS Med using the NCIS Med tab as highlighted. Click Medication List to see a comprehensive view of treatments prescribed. Therapy Overview is an alternative view of similar information. Using the drop-down arrow in Medication List, you can filter the patients by the stage their treatment is at. Using the highlighted blue arrow on the top right-hand corner allows more detailed drop-down options. Then you can set your preference to select today's patients or by status, example urgent or dispensed. As highlighted in the bottom right-hand corner of this page, you can automatically update the screen every X number of seconds, depending on your preference. Once you have selected your filter options and refresh the screen, click the patient you want to select to view their prescription. This shortcut allows you to get to the prescription quicker, ensuring efficiency in sign-off. Learning outcomes achieved by following this video include accessing NCIS, knowing how to navigate through NCIS Chart, how to add to NCIS Chart, accessing NCIS Med, also known as BD-Cato, signing off treatment, administering treatments, and shortcuts for time efficiency. For further information and training, please contact any member of the NCIS team. Thank you for watching. For further information and training, please contact any member of the NCIS team. Thank you for watching.